What's up, everyone? This is Ryan Steinbach from Studio 734, and today we are going to be talking about digital signal flow inside of Pro Tools. Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd appreciate that very much. Let's dive right on in. So when I say digital signal flow, to create these videos, I have to find a way to make my microphone record my dialogue that you're hearing right now. And you can see is popping up both here in OBS and down here in VoiceMeeter Banana, which is a free piece of software that I will post a link in the description, download link to, because it is fantastic and it lets you do some really fun, creative things with digital signal flow. It essentially bypasses your sound card, which is nice sometimes because it lets you do some really fun things like be able to send your signal to both OBS and over here on the other screen, if you look, record to here as well. So we'll real quick talk about VoiceMeeter Banana because I have not done a video explaining this yet, and it's one of my favorite pieces and one of my centerpieces in my studio and the way that I do my sound design and music as well. So to break it down real quickly, we have your hardware inputs over here, which you can set up differently. This one I have set for my microphone that I'm talking into right now, which on my M Audio M Track 8 I have set for input 7 and 8, just to keep it separated from my instrument line, which is set up over here with the bass and the guitar on the inputs 1 and 2. So hardware input, the guitars plug into the M Audio, and this is where the signal flow starts digitally. Inside of here, these each send through a virtual bus over to the virtual output. And normally A1 over in these areas sends to the physical output. But because we are trying not to create a feedback loop, we're kind of bypassing the physical output for the first part of this video because we're doing a live recording. So nitty gritty, signal's coming in here. It's going to this stage over here, and this stage is what OBS is monitoring through the audio input capture. And if we look at the preferences here, the properties, we can see that this is picking up VoiceMeeter Banana, audio, VoiceMeeter, virtual SEO, or virtual audio in and out, which is this virtual output here. And if we flip over to Pro Tools, in our setup, we have our playback engine, and in the playback engine, we have the VoiceMeeter virtual SEO setup here. So essentially, the audio that Pro Tools is getting is straight from here, and the audio that OBS is getting is coming from over here where the signal's sent out. So those two are not interfering with each other. I will have to mute this guy when I'm doing my actual recording part, but I just wanted to basically give you a brief rundown on how the signal flow for this recording session is going to work. Because as you see, because this guy, my microphone, is going into the virtual output, it is showing up on my virtual audio input that I have set for Pro Tools to pick up the guitars that are recording. So we'll turn that off here in a second, and we'll dive right into designing the drones.